Luffy was the one who came up with the plan on the spot. This is totally unlike Luffy. He said, "We are in an alliance with Dr. Vegapunk. If you care about your safety, then withdraw your fleet from on the shore." Go ask Luffy how many of them are alive in the labo phase currently. Because Morgan's hears of this, and I wonder what he's going to do with this information. Probably say that Luffy defeated the whole government. Saturn revealed the three things, which are York, Punk Records, and the power plants that produces Mother Phlegm. Saturn reveals the three things that they need to save: York, Punk Records, and the power plants that produces Mother Phlegm. It has been revealed that 4 satellites are heavily injured and 2 are dead. The 2 that are dead are Pythagoras and Shaka. 7 of them have all been captured. Frankie thanked S. Nate for unpetrifying him in Usopp. Luffy begged S. Nate to unpetrify Frankie and Usopp. S. Snake agreed if Luffy stopped looking at her, which is hilarious because S. Snake is in love with Luffy, but she doesn't know what to do about it. It revealed that one of the log poses is pointed towards Elbath, so it looks like the next island we're going to is Elbath, like everyone has been saying every arc. Unless it goes the way that I said in the previous chapter, that Kobe is going to rescue Luffy. I thought Kobe, and recruit Luffy to go to Hachinosu and rescue Garp. No one should be able to follow after the 1000 Sunny. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It was revealed that Rob Lucci made contact with the Marines, meaning that Lucci was pretending to make an alliance with the Straw Hats and Vegapunks. And finally, we learn about Kizaru's justice. His justice is to not ignore when a man is fighting for his duty. Duty justice. Before it was questionable justice because Oda wasn't ready to reveal his justice yet. Saturn said that the Frontier Dome is a defense system that utilizes lasers and that Kizaru can go through it. Monkey Green Bull's justice is probably going to be order justice because he believes in hierarchy. Kizaru went out to Saitama, but Saturn told him not to because when Kizaru goes out to Saitama, he will order the Mecha Sea Beast weapons and the 50-pound sphere to sink their fleet and will cause a lot of Marines to die. I believe that this will happen, especially since Kizaru went straight for Saitama with his Yato no Nagami to blast himself through the barriers. Saitama, quit saying your defense is the strongest in the world. Even though you keep on saying it doesn't make it true. You got one shot by Lucci. If you truly have the strongest defense in the world, then you should get KO'd by anyone, including Kaido. And in the chapter, Luffy said something really strong is coming. This leads to the implication that they're talking about Kizaru, except Luffy didn't say that about Maki that I'm aware of, or he could be talking about Saturn, who we currently don't know how strong he is. I put him at Yonko level. Remember, Shanks was able to sense Kid's Haki and Maki's Haki from miles away, so Luffy should be able to sense Saturn's Haki from miles away as well. This fight will give Luffy a big challenge. Now for Saturn's effort, shout the 3 for Evil for coming up with the theory of Saturn ate a mythical bison fruit on the cover page of chapter 858. Chapter is 2 teams doing football, one being monkeys with flames behind it, and the other one is bison with stars behind it. 5 other stars. Also, the number 6 represents the planet Saturn, which is 6 planets from the sun, and something that adds to 3 Evil's theory. The other 6 might represent 1 or 2 things. 1, it's because he's the most recent Gorosei to member, with Emu being the first. Since all the other characters have 2 numbers, Oda just decided to add a second 6 just so he wouldn't stand out. How nice of Oda. The leader of the Bison team has the same exact eye scar as Saturn, but it looks a little different because the Bison is probably bigger than Saturn. The football is the shape of an egg, so Egghead Island. Kizaru arrives. Luffy will dog walk Kizaru. This could take away from Luffy's proper feel from the past. Remember, in the past, Kizaru dog walked the Straw Hats, so this time, Kizaru's getting dog walked. Uno reverse, am I right? Kinda like what Buggy did to the Marines. You put a bounty on my head, I'm gonna put a bounty on your head. This happened, Blake, and I'll see y'all next time.